Good evening, everyone. I'd like to start off by saying thank you to Dr. Anna Carter for bestowing me with the honor to be the student speaker tonight. I wanted to say no to start because I don't like to speak in front of people, but I said yes. It's a great honor. As she said, my name is Casey Leonard. I am a second-year nursing student at the Fremont campus, and after 4 years of schooling at PCC, 2 spent completing my prerequisites, and the last 2 spent working towards my associate's degree in nursing, I'm overjoyed to say that I will be attending my nursing pinning ceremony May 12th, which from tonight is 22 days away. Nursing school is extremely difficult. It's supposed to be. They don't make it fun. Add in having to balance work and family, and it can seem close to impossible. Yet it was not impossible to succeed in this program and complete the program in full when I kept in mind each and every day what inspired me to want to be a nurse. I didn't always know that I wanted to become an RN, but I did know that I loved interacting with people and making people smile. So when I realized it was my dream to be the nurse that could make someone's worst day in life have at least one bright spot brought about by kindness, I knew I would do anything to make that a reality. All the donors that are present tonight and those that are not realize what a large impact contributions that are made to educational efforts have not only on myself, but also the other scholarship recipients. Without a doubt, I can say that the generosity and support provided to me by the PCC Foundation has helped me to achieve my dream of becoming a registered nurse, and I am forever grateful.
I don't know what to say but anyway, I just want to say, if you know John and me, this is very awkward for us to be up here. We look out into the room and see so many past recipients of this award, and we feel so humbled to be among them. Also, to be here with Ed and Tiny, who have given so much of themselves for our community. I don't mean to sound crass or weird or sucky, but our lives have been driven by the love of God. And we feel if you use the word love, it can only go hand in hand with service. Do all you can for the good of another. We love kids, and we feel that it does take a village to raise a child, especially since they are our future. We hope that we can continue to make our community a better place. We can't thank you all enough for this honor. We thank Dr. Shirley Squire for the nomination. We thank our sons, Matt and Aaron, and our beautiful daughter, Harper, for making the long trip to be here. It means the world to us. I don't know if you'll ever know that. Thank you to members of the school board for your support. You are a great team to work with. You are thoughtful and respectful of all ideas that come to us and work for the best interest of our kids. It is an honor to serve with you. Thank you to the High School Booster Club, who is out here in force. I'm kind of embarrassed here, for being here and for all you do for our kiddos. You make our school a better place. Thank you to all of our friends who we see here that have come out to support us. We love you all. You all could be at home watching the Rockies and the Avalanche, so I'm sorry about that. We also thank you to all who have been or are involved with the PCC Foundation. Your commitment to excellence for the betterment of our community is very much appreciated. Thank you again.
Annual PCC Hall of Fame dinner, and for me to be among such a group of honorees, as Mary Kay noted, people whom I have admired also for these many years for their work and dedication to the community, is an honor in and of itself. I've had a career of 46 years in radio, 36 of those years here in Canyon City. And radio gave me a chance to connect to hundreds of people throughout this community to discuss important issues. And it was my interest in those issues that led me to run for county commissioner 14 years ago. So I want to thank all my fellow broadcasters, past and present, at KRLN and Star Country. But I don't know if a lot of you may not realize that when I came to Canyon City in 1982, I had every intention of someday running for public office. Because 4 years prior to that, in 1978, in western Nebraska, I had helped run a campaign for a young 26-year-old Democrat to get elected sheriff. And it was in my blood. So I knew someday that I wanted to run for public office myself. But the fact that I wanted to run for county commissioner in Fremont County, I really didn't discuss that with my wife Janice until about 2 years prior, like in 2002. And if she asked me once, she asked me a dozen times, "Are you sure you want to do this? Are you sure?" I says, "Yes, I'm sure." I'd already watched my good friend Larry Lasher do the job for 2 years, and I was convinced that I wanted to work with Larry. And if I hadn't done it, I would have always regretted it. But as important as my career in radio has been, I look upon my 12 years with Fremont County as a personally rewarding experience. And it's not just because of the things that we accomplished as a Board of Commissioners, but as Sonny already detailed, it was because of the people I got to work with. County employees and citizens within the community, friendships that I made with many people in this room tonight, and the respect that I have for who you are and the work that you do.
To me, well, that was the most important honor of my life. Now, it is not that important. The most important honor of my life is this very moment. There are so many people who deserve it more, and I humbly accept it. I have so many wonderful people to thank for this honor. Colleen Doty and my church family, Sangre de Cristo Hospice, who do the things for me that I am now unable to do, and Dr. Jim Puckett, who came all the way from Stillwater, Oklahoma, for one day to introduce me, and for the caring board who selected me. I thank you all from the bottoms of my heart.
I'd like you to ask you all to join me in the toast to the 2018 Fremont Hall of Fame inductees. May you have warm words on a cold evening, a full moon on a dark night, and the road downhill all the way to your door.
Several years ago, our church decided to have a talent show. But there was so little talent, we just changed it to a variety show. I want to say it was not in the sanctuary, of course. Well, I did a striptease. To do that, you can only do that once in a lifetime. You have to be past the age of 80, have swollen feet and ankles, have loose flesh and lots of wrinkles, and big knobby knees, and I qualified. But don't ever try that a second time, or, folks, it wouldn't be that funny. Well, Ed's turn came right after mine, and I remember him saying, "Man, that is a hard act to follow." But he did a great job, very formal and concise and interesting like he always is. And it went over great because he didn't take off his clothes. Now I will close about something that happened to me because I can't be left out. Well, this happened at the Arkansas Valley Surgery Center. Oh, these folks make no mistake. They know all about you. 9 times they ask your date of birth. Then there's no mistake about you. I had 6 surgeries at AVSC, and that was nothing new for me. Most all the nurses knew my name and called me Tiny when I came. Well, while waiting in the prep room to go, I talked with the nurses that I know. One was at my feet with my chart, the other checking pulse and heart. Standing there, they laughed so hard, and both were staring at my chart. They both laughed so heartily, what on my chart would the nurses see? I said, "What's wrong with both of you? Tell me what's wrong and I'll laugh too." Well, first test result that they did see, a pregnancy test. How could that be? Well, that turned out, yes, it was wild. Do I plan to nurse this child? I laughed so hard I just fell apart. That report was put on the wrong chart. For other ages I might pick, my tender age is 96. Oh.